full-throated endorse.
Because fuck them. Fuck them.
Agreed.
That's crazy.
You sound like the Grinch. Awesome. We're probably.
I don't hear you. We're late today. We're late.
Yo, B.
You're gonna get one game of ball.
Hear you? You guys ready back there? Have everything in place?
Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Still playing them. Playing them.
I'm getting a little bit of feedback, or like a wire or something.
It's plugged in.
Steps of a plan.
Playing it. Hey, there it is.
We have concepts of a plan.
Except what a plan means.
The mic from
Any
the.
Hello.
I hear you. Okay.
A floating island of garbage.
Did that.
I'm not moron right now.
All right. All right, go live.
How dare you?
We'll do it live! Fuck it! We'll do it live!
Gather round, Outcast. No, lead the way with the Outcast ray of joy. Emoji brings the it's coming so. Memphis keeps the beat steady. It steals. Let's raise the roof. Outcast booth. Gentry's the host. We're all in the groove.
Do-wop. Oh, yes, that AI generated.
Fan, no.
All right, we're putting that on the chopping wood floor.
Have AI do something. I mean, that was far.
I can barely see Memphis. There, it looks like his stand is right in the middle of them. But I see it. We got Happy Holidays representing the Tennessee
Balls, baby.
Get your broke ass outside. Get a haircut.
Also, the OG.
How you doing? Good to see you guys, man.
Working out.
Thanks to a double shot of antibiotics for 10 days, it has dissipated on the way.
God bless you. Clean up those toilets.
I mean, yeah, we sure.
We just throw them in a drawer.
No, I fold them.
Together, I like that about you, Ramo.
I try.
Tomcat, I don't even know if you.
What's up? I wear underwear.
What them things?
I got holes in them, though.
As well they should.
What's happening, baby?
Where's Tomcat? It looks like today we've got what is that? The Italian
Well,
Elon Musk?
actually, I'm Elon Musk, but I just got a mustache on. But Elon Musk. Sorry about that ride in that Tesla last week, guys. I'm working on that, trying to get the range up on the cars.
And here
actually, he moves more like this. He's like, sorry, guys.
Yeah, and
Sorry
here,
about the ride that Tesla.
and here I thought you couldn't
He's
be a
like
bigger douche
weird.
than you already are.
You don't have a mustache though.
He
All
moves
right,
like he's on a
mustache
drug
Jeez.
that hasn't been invented yet for the public, and he's just a test dummy, and he's really liking it. I'm serious.
Was that his penis there on that right picture?
Oh,
there, right shot of it. That's a nipple
Why?
there. I like that. That's
Did it
good.
turn you on?
Oh yeah.
You ready to give him a full-throated endorsement?
Yeah. He has my full-throated endorsement.
Happy Halloween, everybody. We're only
Yeah,
hours away from Halloween. Tomorrow's the big day. I don't know if you're dressing up, if you're going to go trick-or-treating. I think we're a little old for that, but maybe. Now there's trunk-or-treats. Memphis, I heard you're going to be dressing up, and you normally don't participate in these types of events, but this year you will be participating?
Devil's Holiday?
I will. I got a gig tomorrow night, and they convinced me to do it because they know.
It's called money.
Jehovah's Witness.
No, I do stuff with them all the time, but they was like, "Come on, man, this year just for us," and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it."
It's against your religion, right?
No, I'm not. I don't have a religion.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no, I don't have.
But you
thought
don't
you're
celebrate
Jehovah's
Christmas. You
How
don't.
dare we?
No, I don't do none of that.
Oh,
I just
How
don't- I
dare
don't
we
have-
speak Merry Christmas?
Yeah, I don't have a religion.
wow.
Yeah.
You won't get your wife a gift on the holidays?
Yeah, of course. I get her stuff. She get, I don't, not that guy. This shit don't mean nothing to me.
All right.
That's all.
You like candy?
No.
What?
At all.
No, you don't. You're a track guy.
Yeah,
Most
even-
track
I
people
mean,
don't like candy. It's true.
No, it's not true. I know I got a gang of homies that eat candy. It
Yeah,
just,
I'm not saying they don't eat it, but
if I'm gonna prefer to
probably
eat
stay
some
away from
kind
it.
of sweets or something like that, like
fruit.
chocolate chip cookies and
Oh, you're
like,
more of a like baked
you
goods
know,
type
and-
person.
and, like,
okay,
cookies and cream ice
you're sweet.
cream
I
and
feel
shit
you.
like
I
that.
feel you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm with you.
So are you,
I love
you're
that
gonna
stuff,
dress.
too.
You're gonna dress up. What are you gonna dress up
Oh,
as?
yeah,
What are
so
you gonna be for Halloween?
I couldn't decide. My wife helped me out. Shout out to her. I'm gonna be evolved for life because I'm evolved for life anyway. So I got these. Gonna be evolved for life because I'm evolved for life anyway. So I got these crazy orange and white checkerboard overalls, and I'm just gonna wear that and just be like boom. And one of my UT hats, fly.
Thinking outside the box.
You
already.
know, just.
So does this
doing it.
mean you're gonna like pick up trash on the side of the road or something? Cause you're gonna volunteer? What
No,
what
I'm-
is a volunteer? What
I'm-
is a volunteer?
Well, a volunteer.
You're gonna raise your hand to volunteer for something?
Yeah, if you're acting crazy, I volunteer to slap you in the mouth.
Yeah, well,
And
bring it.
then also,
Why not outside,
Wait,
bro?
what? Yeah. No, oh no, let's not go here again. What is your guys' mascot? Like, I know it's the volunteers, but like, do you
It's
have like
Smokey.
a little guy that runs
we got
around?
a blue
and-
tick hound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Smokey.
I
Shout out to
never.
Smokey.
I mean, I've seen a couple of you guys' game, but I never like.
Yeah, we
not
probably beat
enough
the
to
y'all.
realize.
We was playing y'all. We probably kicking y'all.
I doubt
ass.
it. I doubt it.
Yeah, I remember
You
last.
guys have never been all that great. Like,
What?
you
We
have a
got
good
6
team, but you've been
national
all right.
championships. Purdue has none.
I'm not a Purdue-
Indiana has 0.
I'm not an Indiana fan.
No. Look at him trying to run now. No, I'm not an Indiana.
I'm
Purdue.
not.
What
I'm
you gonna
not.
say? You Notre Dame? You probably,
I have been a Notre
No,
Dame
you
fan
right.
growing up, but I don't watch college
yeah.
football that much.
Mhm.
I ain't in it like you. I understand you went to that college. That's fine. Good for you, man. Congratulations, bro. Good for your
He's
6
lying.
championships.
He's
How many were you a part of?
Well, technically as a student, 1 because it was in '98
Good
and it
job,
was my
man. That's
sophomore
dope.
year.
Was that when?
Ooh,
Peyton
Ramo, he
was-
burned
no,
on you, Ramo.
No, not
It
at
was
all. I
actually-
knew. I thought he was part of
No,
one.
it was the year after
Okay.
actually, and
Okay.
if you really want to know, I personally have 2
do.
national championships in track and field,
What's the other
indoor and
one?
outdoor.
You do? That's dope.
Yes, so
Congratulations.
I mean,
No, that's
I
dope,
do,
man.
yeah.
I didn't know. Like, that's why I'm asking.
And that is not
I
our
ain't trying
fight
to be a
song.
smart
Cut
ass.
that crap off. Oh yeah, don't come.
That's what
Don't come for me, boy.
You gotta play that Rocky
Ain't nobody
top.
coming for you, man. I just.
I've
been-
just
no,
in case
I-
somebody wanted to.
I
just-
grew up
just,
a
you know.
Notre Dame fighting
That's
Irish
fair.
football fan, and like I don't follow college football all that much, but I still engage in the
You're
trash
missing out,
talking and having
man.
fun.
You're missing
I
out,
hear
man.
it's turning out.
It's
really
better than the
good.
NFL by far.
I don't doubt that.
Oh, college football is way better. Listen, the numbers these they putting up is crazy, and the money going into it now. The students are getting paid. The women are getting on TV more.
Some
They
people
getting
will say
paid.
that that's ruining the game.
Oh, well, who gives a shit about what they think? They probably couldn't do anything in the first damn place. Couldn't run down the goddamn block without almost passing out. There's always somebody that got something to say. Shut your punk ass up.
I just don't like the non-loyalty. You know, if you're not happy with the coach, all of a sudden you just like can leave.
Bounce
There's
the
no
fuck out.
loyalty.
The coaches, yeah. I mean, like, look, for example, when we went to shit it started with Lane Kiffin. This motherfucker was with us 1 year
true.
and decided it was like,
I remember that.
USC, that's my destination school. Bitch, so are we. Like Tennessee
Shit
is
stain
like,
Lane.
you
I
know,
remember that guy.
And they named the waste plant out this motherfucker and shit. This
Way to get your
motherfucker,
input
well,
there.
it was some
Okay.
shit I was about to
Had to
say, but
jump
I'm
in.
like, I cannot say it on that because I get in trouble. But fuck him. There we go. There we go.
Is that your guys' fight
Yeah,
song?
music to your ears, man.
So for
I think
Halloween,
kinda
you're gonna
sucks.
wear the overalls.
Yes,
got
I
the
am.
whole look going.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. It's gonna be fun too.
I was just gonna be
Shout out to
Alabama and
Sidebar.
just walk around like this.
Oh, so you're gonna be a mouth breather. You're gonna put like some black on your teeth so you be like, so you don't
you
have
have
like no,
three?
you ain't got no two front teeth. You
That's
got like a
fucked up.
holy shirt and goof ass one of them camouflage hats with that goofy ass A on it and some weird ass pants. You're gonna be a mouth breather. Don't.
That
I
was a
disagree.
joke. I had my mouth
So
open.
offensive.
That was the joke.
I disagree. I don't.
Alabama, I'm not calling you that. I don't
Yeah.
even know anything about Alabama.
Yeah, that's
Or
him.
football, so I'm not
better
calling you
than
that.
Send all complaints to Shaq Fu Radio.
No,
care
do not
of-
do that. Memphis on air.
Listen,
Yeah, care of
listen.
Memphis on air.
Shit, do you see? Do you think I'm running? I'm right here. Bring it. I welcome it. Thank you.
Swing.
So let's speak about these ghost stories that Tomcat wanted to tell. He said that he heard a creepy ghost story and then he felt like we needed to tell some ghost stories. Says it is a scary time of the year.
That's right. Tomorrow's Halloween.
It is.
It is. So you have a ghost story where you've encountered a ghost at some point in your life?
Let me
Tomcat?
weave this tale. Well, no, actually, my first ghost story that I heard is from Bubba Gump. Remember Forrest Gump, the movie?
Yeah.
Bubba Gump with
Yeah.
Bubba Shrimp with the big old
Barbecue
lip.
shrimp.
Well, the actual guy, not the
Shrimp
guy
gumbo.
from the movie, he had a ghost story from when he was younger.
He's actually normal.
He's a normal guy. And the way he tells it is he was going over to visit his mom a couple times. And every time he'd go over there, his mom would tell him, "Hey, get the hell out of here. You can't be around here." It was freaking him out, right? So then one day, after telling him to get the hell out of here like 3 times in a row, she tells him on the phone, "Hey, come over here. I need you to come over here." So she calls him to come over to the house after warding him off the neighborhood for like 3 weeks in a row. And this is what she says here in this video we got.
Roll the tape.
We sit down and my mom says, "I'm sorry to tell you that Adrian got killed last night. His cousin shot him and killed him in the middle of the street." And I was just stunned. And she said, "He had been by here looking for you. I need to see my." And I saw death on him. My grandmother could actually see spirits, and my mom and grandmother could see death on a person before death collected their spirit.
I seen it on Ramo last week when he came in. After he had that diarrhea.
That was actually about 2 weeks ago, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was dying.
So basically, I mean, as much as it is like not like they saw an apparition, but more intuition and their grandmother seeing an apparition on his buddy, who she was trying to ward him off apparently from what she saw as danger coming his way, and maybe had he been there, he might have died. She thought he was going to try to help the guy, and he might have died too. That's basically that story. I have one where we used to go to this haunted house around town all the time, and we would always go there, and it had a huge garden out in the front of it, and people said that they would do Satan worshiping there, and then we would find like burnt up bones and shit, and then we would go into the house, and there was all kind of graffiti and where people punched out the walls and stuff, and it was a mansion.
A lot of
it was on the hill, and it was like, so we would go up there and we would climb all the way through the mansion at night, like dark at night, pitch black, all the way down, holding on to each other just like this, like freaking out.
Okay.
Go all the way up through the attic, if you could handle it, out the window, and then smoke blunts on the roof. And then
There
we'd
you
go
go.
back.
How many of y'all would do that?
Oh, bro, like 6 or 7.
That's
you
about
know, girls
the-
and guys,
I was-
freaking scariest shit ever.
You know, and that's also like the right number of people getting killed in the Friday 13th film.
For sure.
Yeah,
Well,
Jason
mostly
killed
the
about
worst thing
5,
that
6
happened
of
was
y'all.
the cops chased us out of there one time, and a couple of us got like trespassing charges.
Oh,
I remember getting away, I think, that time, but the girls got caught. Sorry.
What about
Run
you,
faster.
Memphis? Have you ever had an encounter with a ghost or?
No, I haven't personally, but
Do you believe in ghosts that we're
Yeah, I
we're
believe-
amongst the dead?
yeah, I
possibly?
believe spirits walk around all the time. Absolutely, hell yeah. I'd be a fool to tell you not. No.
You ever played with one of those Ouija boards?
Nope. I was
I
raised.
have.
My my people black, we don't do that shit.
Black people don't play Ouija board?
Fuck no. And I got Creole in my family too.
Yeah, that's
I'm not sure if it actually moved. We used to play it all the time when I was younger, and I'm not sure if it moved or if people were moving it, but we used to play it and ask it questions. You ask it questions, and then you go like this.
My wife.
You hold everyone in the room. Everyone who's around it is touching it.
Agreed. Yeah.
And then you move it around and you ask it questions. And it's just,
remember that Bone Thug song, Mr. Ouija? You guys remember that song, Mr. Ouija? Back in
yeah, Ouija, are you with me? Come follow me now.
Yep. Yeah, Ouija boys was the shit back.
You get
in the
nervous,
day.
Ramo?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I was thinking Mr. Wendell.
I like that one. He's like, I like the happy song,
Mr. Wendell. Yeah, Mr. Wendell's awesome.
Yeah.
Look both of those songs up if you're unfamiliar.
You ever seen any ghosts, Ramo? Any dead people?
Only in here. No, but
what the fuck?
The only I've never actually seen any ghosts, but I been by a house one summer. We went to a family reunion in Gary, Indiana.
Take a
shot. And there's this world famous haunted house. It's a really popular story. This chick had got possessed, her and her kids, and even police have reported watching their kid climb up a wall backwards in a hospital. It's documented. So anyways, Zach Baggins, or I forget his last name.
Is that Bilbo's son?
Huh? No, hey, smart ass. Anyways, he bought the house and he did his show, the Ghost Hunters or whatever. They did a live show from there, and he actually has a lifelong illness from being in that house.
God damn.
He locked himself in that house overnight by himself. And there's a bunch of horrible shit. Watch it. It's on Prime. He has a special. It's called Hell House. And we actually went by it. I didn't see anything there, but before they tore it down, we seen it.
Wow.
Yeah. It was creepy just being around it. It's like you almost felt the energy of how evil it is. There was a kid that lived there before that he was part of one of the, I think, gangster disciples in Gary, and ended up killing a bunch of people and stuff like that. There's a bunch of crazy ass stories with that house.
Wow.
I remember one time I went into the spirit world. It was recently, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Take some mushrooms?
Well, we had an issue. It was mosquito season. So there was a lot of mosquitoes in the backyard, and I went to the local Home Depot, and I seen where they had the stuff you hook up to your hose, and you can spray it all over your yard, and it gets rid of mosquitoes and whatnot. So I went out back, and I sprayed 2 cans of this stuff just using the hose and just spraying it all over the yard. And I was like, I'm killing mosquitoes. Next thing you know, I go into the garage, and I enter the spirit world.
He blacked out. You poisoned yourself, Joe.
I didn't realize.
The spirits got you, Gentry.
Yeah.
The spirits got a hold of you.
That's why the guy on the can is wearing a mask.
Exactly.
I didn't realize that you're supposed to wear a mask when you spray that
It
stuff.
says it right on the thing.
Yeah. Read the directions.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
As I went into the garage, all of a sudden I did start to see dead people. I literally was seeing things, and then I took a drink of water, and I realized that my hand was on a 2-second delay. And it completely creeped me out. And it lasted for about 15-20 minutes. That was wild. So if you're ever going to spray pesticides, make sure you wear a mask, because that stuff is dangerous. You'll start tripping your balls off.
Nice.
Damn.
Don't tell TK that. He might do it on purpose.
I like to let my nuts
Come
hang.
on, hey man, you spraying any pesticides today? You need any help? Nah, TK wouldn't.
Although you have calmed down a little bit, so I'll give you credit for that.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
I gotta get jazzed up here then.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm
Drink
slacking.
my liquid IV real quick.
Boom.
Get nutty.
I got just the thing to get you jacked up.
All right.
Because we have breaking news into the newsroom.
Uh-oh.
The election is less than 1 week away.
How fun.
I did know that already.
By next week's show.
Yeah, I don't know why that's breaking news.
By next week's show, will we know who the next president of the United States is going to be? Is this going to be number 48 or 49? What number are we up to?
7.
40. This will be 47?
Yeah, it'll be 47.
The last election in America.
Weird.
We are 5 days, 7 hours away from the election. And do we have the latest poll numbers from the back? And
got a poll.
do you guys believe in poll numbers?
No.
I didn't know.
Nope.
This is TikTok. Oh, yeah.
Ramo, do you believe in the polls when they say, "Hey, this person's leading"? That person's
I
leading?
believe they're probably accurate for what they are, but no, I don't think they tell the story about what really is going to happen. And I mean that there's a lot of people to account for it. No, it's probably a small snippet of something, but it can't tell you anything.
I think we have a live mic in the truck. They have the research. Jacob, one of our producers and researchers, what does the poll say? As you're on the poll yourself right now.
Yeah, it is showing Kamala is up plus 1.4 against Trump.
And that's according to what poll?
This is, I don't know exactly which poll this is.
Then what the hell are you talking about?
Man, we go to the truck for some information. And you don't
Man,
even
y'all
know.
supposed to be ready.
But it can be that could be a poll that was generated in a highly democratic area. You know what I'm saying? Like it really they're so pinpointed in such a small numerical area. Like it's really hard to say the entire country is gonna look at it this way.
From
Like,
538.
I will
We'll
say,
see.
in looking at your graph here, Donald Trump is trending up.
it's neck and neck.
Can
It
you
is.
guys,
He's
can you guys
they're
look up
tightening it up.
the
The
Las
race is
Vegas?
tightening, tight.
Can we look up the Las Vegas
I think he's up
odds
like 10 in Las Vegas
as
odds.
to who Vegas thinks? Because they're pretty good at predicting.
Who I just saw? Who's the guy, the rapper, this New York rapper? He just put like 10 grand on Trump.
A rapper put 10
Hold
grand.
on. I'm trying to think of his name.
Try to jar that out of the old memory bank.
Yeah. Give me
Yeah,
a second.
yeah, he's a
I'm gonna have to
rapper.
Google it.
He is a rapper, and he has endorsed Donald Trump.
No, he
Honestly,
put
not that
$10,000 on him to win.
It's probably some lame. Some lame.
Do you believe in the polls? Memphis, it seems like the polls aren't saying much because some polls say that Donald Trump's leading.
No, I don't believe in the polls because, like Remember said, it could be heavy Democratic, it could be heavy Republican. I mean, they could interview like 100 people and be like, fuzz the numbers. Like, no, people. What's going on is the energy on the street. I'm telling you, I tell you what I feel.
What do you feel? Please tell me.
I feel she's gonna win and probably by a large amount. Like just based off of the Republicans that are not going to support him. And this ain't me talking shit. This is like the shit that I see, the shit that I hear, the people I'm around that are die hard and they're like, we ain't fucking with him. That are in our counties, Lee and Collier County, that are like, we ain't fucking with him. And when motherfuckers like that, we're like, she's gonna win. I don't think it's gonna be close. I really don't think it's gonna be close. And then what he said about Puerto Rico, he didn't say it, but the comedian said it, but they all knew that he was gonna say it because they have to prove it.
Would you like to hear the joke?
Oh no, I don't want to hear the joke again. It was horrible.
You just brought it up.
Oh no,
but you don't want our audience to hear it.
Because everybody's heard it. I'm pretty sure of it. Sorry to say.
Can I play it, or you want to?
Yeah, go if you want. Go ahead.
I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah, I think it's called Puerto Rico.
Did you record that on your Fisher Price recorder? That was some great.
I did because sometimes I know I have to bring stuff to our audience that you guys will just be like, oh, I couldn't find it. So here's another one. Here's Joe Biden right after that calling all of Trump supporters garbage right after that.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
So a comedian calls an island, not the people of Puerto Rico, garbage. And then the POTUS, President of the United States, comes out and calls half of the country he's supposed to be president of garbage.
Well, I have this
That's
question.
the difference there.
He just said his supporters. He might have meant the supporters of the
Actually, no, Joe Biden did say that. He did say that.
Yeah.
However, what TK is failing to report is what Donald Trump said last night about the United States, about how the United States is a garbage dump. And he said that multiple times. So you have to call it fair.
He said it's a dumping ground for all of the worst people that they're letting out of prisons all over the country.
He said America is...
That's very racist.
He said that the United States is a garbage...
That is.
Like, that's... He's saying
They say that about...
He's saying
That's what you sound like.
He's saying we pieces of shit. That's what he's saying.
That's racist means nothing anymore, dude.
Every time...
You've overused it so much.
Listen, shut up.
Everything is
Just shut up and
racist.
listen. Every time a different sect or group starts coming into the country, they use rhetoric like that against them to make.
You gonna say
people,
that to Lincoln Riley's parents?
They said that to every different ethnic group that has come into this country at one point has been treated that same way. Even Italians,
True.
They were treated terrible when they first got here.
And the Irish.
So let's
They
not
had to, let's be honest. They had to go through Ellis Island, and they had to go through immigration process. There are a lot of people who, upwards of maybe 15 million, they've let in with no. They're just claiming asylum. No immigration process. That's all the American people want. It is not racist to want a strong southern border policy.
100%.
So what are you talking about?
I think
Why
most
call
people want
racist?
that, but it has nothing to do with that. We're talking about the rhetoric that's being spoken at different rallies and shit like that. The shit that's being said, it's fucked up. You know what? Here's the thing. The joke itself, like if you just place it in a fucking envelope by itself as a joke, it's not horrible. If you were to say, let's
mute your mic in the back.
Let's make Puerto Rico is a person and says, I'm having a roast. Hey, you're good at doing that as a comedian. Come roast me. If somebody were to make a joke like that about a person or an island or something like that in a roast, that's fine because you're there to do that. But in a setting like that, it's just meant to be cruel. It's meant to insult. And it's out of place.
But here's
before
you try to talk over me,
you're fucked.
let me defend it like this.
Talking.
Let me easily defend it like this.
You're fucked up. You can't.
Like this.
You can't.
He made fun of everyone. Did you watch the whole thing?
Did he?
He made fun of Jews. He made fun of everyone.
It's okay.
It's easy.
That's worse.
It's okay to make fun of
now
Jews.
you're just that's all kind
That's
of
what he
rhetoric.
does. It's his stick. He's a comedian. You want to know comedy ever? Now look, I will give you this.
I'll give you this. Yes, not at the fucking Republican.
I will give you that. You don't have to talk over me. I'd give you that. They shouldn't have booked that guy. But again, he's a comedian.
I get it. And
Joe
I'm
Biden is the president of the United States. He just called half the country trash.
I think he was just speaking out of the people that would support somebody who would say some shit like that.
So they're trash. Half the country.
Somebody,
from our president.
Donald Trump did
from what
just call us
from what
last
I
night
understand, there are tons of Trump supporters that were not okay with that.
Right, they booed the guy.
Right,
they didn't like it.
Exactly, and
right.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think he was saying Trump supporters, the supporters of that comedian were trash.
Well, let's just not get over the fact that
he didn't
literally last night
name
Donald Trump said that this country is trash. Let's not forget this man. This ain't me making it up. This guy is on film. And you know what?
At least he's talking about all Americans in a fucking instead of just singling out half the country.
No. Because if you vote for Trump, that shows all about your character.
Stop trying to demonize people. People want to vote for a better life. Stop trying to demonize people, bro.
And we saw Donald Trump movie before, and it was bad. So you want to see it
good.
again?
People know it was good.
It was not good.
Interest rates were down. Gas prices were
down.
down.
They were
grocery costs were down.
They
You
were
cannot
not.
lie about that. You're lying. Everyone knows you're lying.
No, everybody does not know.
JT, are they lying? What do you think, G? You're supposed to be the mediator.
Well, I will say that interest rates were lower when he was president. That's a fact.
And
grocery prices were lower.
When you inherit that, of course.
Thanks, Obama.
Okay, but now you're saying you were lying. You're saying now you were lying.
I was lying.
You just said you're saying that because of Obama, grocery prices were lower. When 5 seconds ago you just said grocery prices weren't lower.
A lot of things were lower. He imposed tariffs. You know that, right?
No, here's the thing.
When he was president?
What I was saying is this. He was inherited a great economy, and then he ruined it. And now this
actually what you were saying. You said
exactly
the grocery prices were not lower under Donald Trump.
I didn't say
That's
anything.
what you were trying to peddle.
I
called you on it.
No,
now
didn't.
you're over here.
I didn't say anything
You're
about
over here
groceries.
That's why he brings this shit up, because he knows it's
anything
gonna
about
start
groceries.
this shit.
All right,
He's such a dick.
let's move on again. Let's move on. We are only.
That is not going to get us any kind of ratings or any kind of likes.
We're fun.
We're only 6 days away. Maybe we will find out. Do you guys think that we're going to know who the next president will be when we get on the air next week, or will they drag it out for a few days?
I like you're playing the football theme for this.
Yeah.
if he wins Georgia, and Pennsylvania and Michigan, she'll wrap it up quick. And they are people voting in masses early voting. I mean, like crazy.
We'll
see.
We'll see what happens. Let's talk a little sports.
Let's do it.
There was a sports statue that came out here in this past week that has got everybody buzzing.
I see you use that word loosely.
Yes. There's been some really iconic sports statues that we're going to talk about, but this one right here is getting a lot of attention, but some people are saying it's getting attention for all the wrong reasons. They did D. Wade wrong, I feel like, in Wade County. Look at this statue if you're watching us on YouTube.
What is that?
Well, the beard is wrong.
He looks like Lawrence Fishburne.
He does.
Don't he look like Lawrence Fishburne?
I was trying to figure
from the
out
Matrix.
Who the hell does that look
Lawrence
like?
Fishburne from the Matrix. In the truck, y'all need to get on it. Get on it. Lawrence Fishburne from the Matrix. Do a side by side.
The person who first said that was what is it? Chris Webber, who said to TMZ Sports that he said he thinks it looks like Morpheus.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Put the round glasses on him. I agree.
Totally.
100%.
So he's got at least one NBA star ragging on it too.
Here's the thing. Think about the artist who made that.
There he is.
Think about the artist who made that, dude. He's got to feel about as bad as that breakdancing bitch from Australia.
Do they not look at these things? Does somebody not look under the sheet
It looked
before
like it was left under the heat lamp a little too long. Like, because I can see a little bit of the eyes. The eyes is there a little bit.
It looks like one of the guys from what was that movie that Will Smith was in, where the people got that disease and turned them into like vampires?
You talking about holy shit! Goddamn, when he was the last man on Earth.
Yeah.
Or
things.
goddamn, but that was a great fucking movie. Dang it.
That's the very moment he found out about that hard-boiled egg test.
It looks like
He passed.
Days of ostrich.
That boy passed.
Yeah.
He's stupid.
I have some of the most iconic sports statues.
Classic.
I asked the supercomputer, what are the most popular and most visited sports statues in the United States? And we'll see how many of these that you guys have been to. We have, how about the Shaq one that is hanging off Crypto.com Arena? Have you seen that one?
I
It's
love
interesting.
it. I've taken pictures of it.
It's with him dunking. So there's not a lot of statues where the athlete is actually dunking. So I think the Shaq one at I think it's Crypto Arena now. It used to be Staples Center, but the one in LA, that's a good one.
Oh.
Have you guys seen the Magic Johnson one? Is also at Crypto Arena where he's pointing.
I have not seen that one.
Magic.
One of them that I went to in Pennsylvania, and then you can run the steps there at the museum. The Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, with the Chuck Taylors.
Is that really there?
Yeah, it's really there too.
Really?
You got to go all the way to the top, and it's like right in the middle, and it's like.
But it's not at the top. It's not. See, I thought the same thing.
They moved it.
Well, when I went
in the movie, it was at the top.
Oh no, because there's another set of stairs behind it.
Well, no, in the movie, it looks like he's like running to. He is running to the top of the stairs, but the statue is at the bottom of the stairs. I always thought you had to run to the top to get to the stairs, but it's at the bottom and in the front.
And they put a gate around it now to keep people from touching it, bugging it, probably.
But when you run to the top of the stairs, there's where he was at.
That really don't look like him either.
That's they got like a cement like the Chuck Taylors and everything from that spot. So that's at the top of the stairs.
Interesting.
One thing I noticed when I was there was a guy that was hustling. He just like put on a lanyard, and he was charging people $5 for photos with the statue with Balboa.
That's a good move.
But he really did not work.
You use their phone?
Well, yeah, he would use their phone, and he formed a line, and he had like a little barricade that he set up.
Come on now, here you stand right there.
$5 a picture.
Philly. Shout out to my
Give me
my
$5.
Philly folks.
It's genius.
That is so Philly.
I sat
love
there
it.
and watched this guy do this for about 10 or 15 minutes. Then I saw like the security from the museum come out and run him off.
Run him off. He already made $50.
Gentry was pissed because he already gave him his $5. He's like, damn it, I gave him my money.
I got a great picture.
And all I got is his dick pic he took of himself.
Yeah. As he was running away from the cops.
Hey, that's not me. Well, that's some statue.
It looks like the most popular statue. Do you know what the most popular sports statue is, according to the internet?
Michael Jordan.
Yes.
I was gonna say Michael Jordan.
At the United Center, Michael Jordan. We have a picture of there's the crew. There's Jacob. He's this was COVID times in Jordan.
Jordan.
Yep. And Big Chris is over there. There's my daughter Faith. That's at the Jordan statue. That's a good one, and it looks like Michael Jordan.
Now, was that back when it was called United Center still, or it's something else now, isn't it?
I'm not sure what they call it now, but
it's downtown, right?
Not really.
Just off downtown a little bit.
It's on the
Few
west
blocks.
side.
Oh, it's on the west side?
Yeah.
Yeah, so and Bobby Orr is another big one. I've never been to that one. TD Garden in Boston.
Yeah.
He was the hockey player.
He played in Chicago for a little bit too, didn't he? Did he play for the Blackhawks for a year or two?
I'm not sure. He was back in the 70s before my time.
It was a long time ago.
Jackie Robinson. He's got one at Dodger Stadium.
Oh, I bet that's dope.
And then you got the Joe Louis one in Detroit at the Joe Louis Arena.
Yeah.
Joe Louis was 107 years old.
Vince Lombardi at Lambeau. I've never been to Lambeau. That would be a fun place to go.
You think?
Would you really go there and have a good
I heard
time
it
knowing that y'all
sucks.
gonna get your ass kicked?
I hate the Packers, but I think it would be a cool place
I don't
to go
know.
see.
They might not have him this year.
All right, it's already that time.
Is it?
Time to go to our newsman.
Don't forget the stash, bro.
How can I help?
Rock this here.
How can I help? Oh, there you go. There you go.
Put this on here.
Is that Ron Burgundy?
I don't know.
Or is that Elon Musk?
It's brown burgundy.
Brown must.
Luigi Burgundy. Yeah.
Brown must.
Time for Tomcat's not so good news today.
He looks like a beetle.
Let's do this, folks. All right, it's October 30th. Happy Devil's Night. Mischief Night, later also called Devil's Night. The tradition refers to the eve of Halloween in which children and teenagers celebrate the holiday one night early with pranks, tricks, and sometimes vandalism. That's right.
And you know, that's how Halloween got started. People decided to give out candy. That way they wouldn't terrorize their house.
That's right. The mischief started in the 18th century Britain, and then by the mid-20th century, pranksters in Detroit had started a relatively mild form of disturbance and destruction.
With actual bullets and guns and bombs. It was terrible.
Halloween itself has origins in both pagan and Christian tradition, including Samhain. Have you ever heard of Samhain? It is a Celtic festival that marked the end of summer and the beginning of winter and was celebrated October 31st. The Celts believed that the boundary between the living and the dead was thin on this night.
Samhain.
And that ghosts could roam the earth. To ward off unwanted spirits, people would darken their faces with ashes, the original blackface, and a practice that eventually evolved into wearing masks and costumes. Thank God. All right.
Yeah, that could have got ugly.
Yeah, right, exactly. October 30th has some interesting historical occurrences, including 1938, when Orson Welles' radio dramatization of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds broadcast, causing great alarm.
People were idiots.
Yep, people freaked out. Nationwide panic. They thought it was real.
Stupid.
Some people committed suicide even.
That
was
explains
in
a lot of
1938.
things.
That's right.
And we're still there, people.
1974, Muhammad Ali knocked out George Foreman in the Rumble in the Jungle.
That's right.
Reigning world heavyweight, regaining the world heavyweight boxing title.
I was there.
1974. 2003, American basketball player LeBron James, who was drafted directly out of high school, made his NBA debut with the Cleveland Cavaliers
Dude is dope.
on this day in 2003.
Nice.
And then my last one, 2018, which we talked about earlier, American crime boss Whitey Bulger, who was head of the Boston area Winter Hill Gang.
Yeah.
He was a leading figure in organized crime from the 1960s to the mid-1990s. He was beaten to death by fellow inmates while in prison on this day back in 2018.
Shit. That's terrible.
All right, my first story here. No cop can stop the pig in a china shop.
Oh, no.
Wild footage out of Zhejiang province shows a wild pig roaming the streets and barging into a children's clothing store, destroying everything in sight. Video's not up there yet.
They're not very
The
good
hog
at that.
went wild.
There it goes.
Everybody knows that I went
I'm
hog
surprised
wild.
they didn't kill him and eat him.
Oh, Rainbow.
That's going to be pork fried rice right there.
Hell yeah.
Have some bacon with your eggs.
Hell yeah. Now you're talking.
Wild footage shows the hog inside the store Friday morning, smashing through clothing racks, tearing up the merchandise before continuing the ruckus outside, charging at bystanders who had gathered to watch.
Somebody obviously had mimosas that morning.
That's right.
That's some pig.
Hey, pork fried rice.
Boy.
All right, the next up we got here, smoking a doober on an Indian Uber.
Yes!
India's version of self-driving taxi malfunction this week.
Hey.
Here we go.
Wait, what?
An
Way to go,
elephant went
idiot.
on a wild rampage,
Oh,
causing
shit.
chaos on a busy road in India, attacking a car and a bus.
He said, fuck your car. That's it. Boom.
Dumbo.
Look at people running. You think it's like the running of the elephants?
As you can see, the elephant lost its cool during a local
Fuck your
Dussehra
car.
procession in Emkama town, Bihar on Saturday. It went completely ballistic, lifting a car off the ground and tossing it into the air with someone still inside.
Somebody's brakes are going out.
The elephant continues smashing the car against the side of a nearby bus, reportedly lifting and dropping the side of the car as people on the bus desperately scramble to the door. As many as 4 riders got a front row seat to the elephant's rampage, hanging on for dear life atop the giant animal as it wreaked havoc.
Would you ride them?
You see,
That'd be
they're
awesome.
up there.
You see
They're
how
one- they're probably-
And they don't even got a chair. It's just riding them with a blanket.
That was probably road rage. They probably let him to do it.
They did. They
Get
were like,
'em.
they're like, fuck them.
The guy cut me off.
Yeah.
Elephant is that strong.
Yeah,
to
the
flip
road
a
rage. He's like a
car.
motherfucker. Lucky they ain't got guns.
I ain't messing with no elephant, dog. Nope.
Me either.
Elephants and hippos.
They're
All right. CNN has banned a conservative pundit from the network again after he made a joke to a lefty Muslim commentator during a terse exchange on CNN Newsnight with Abby Phillips. Turn up the audio if you can here.
Am I? I mean, I'm not sitting here saying I don't.
I'm a supporter of the Palestinians. I'm used to it.
Yeah, I hope your beeper doesn't go off. The thing is that
wow.
You
should not.
No,
Did you just say I should be killed?
No, I did not say that. No, I did not say that.
Hold on.
Did your guest just say I should be killed on live TV?
I said
She's hot.
Let me just stop.
You said you hope
Yeah, she is. She's
right
great.
now.
of the
That was
Palestinians.
rough.
Guys,
I
let me
said
stop.
Palestinians.
Are you?
So host Abby Phillips tried to rein in the argument. Apparently, he was referencing the beeper explosions that where Israel took out leaders of Hamas.
Yeah.
The guy didn't say. He said he was a Palestinian supporter, not a Hamas supporter. And then the dude who said his beeper should go off eventually apologized to him for saying that, which didn't make him any happier. He got really mad then. All right.
Rough.
TikTok is going crazy for a horny old lady.
Me too.
As usual. A 170-year-old woman from China has stunned social media users by showing off a huge horn growing out of her forehead.
Get out of here.
What the?
No, that's not.
The centenarian named Chen became an unexpected star on Douyin, the Chinese version of TikTok,
That's her hair.
with a video that showed her flaunting a distinguishable 4-inch devil horn. Many viewers believe the bizarre protrusion is the secret behind Chen's advanced age and are now describing it as a longevity horn. Yep, the growth has developed over several years, yet Chen remains in good health with a hearty appetite and a positive outlook. Doctor identified the growth as a cutaneous horn, often associated with prolonged sun exposure. While generally benign, experts advise monitoring such growth due to a slight risk of malignancy.
I got
Man,
one
she's just
question.
been banging goats. Oh.
I got one question. Does she still get horny?
Oh.
Bad dad joke. Dad joke.
Can she do this to herself?
I think she's.
That's really terrible.
She looked real horny to me.
All right, we did the D-Wade statue. So my last story is a feel-good story about the stadium that fell into a whirl when the field was rushed by a squirrel.
I saw that. Yeah, that's
Human
hilarious.
athleticism wasn't the only thing on display at the Vaught Hemingway Stadium, Oxford, Mississippi. Turn up the volume here.
Oh man.
During an injury timeout on the field, Oklahoma defensive lineman Greg Hutchin in the first quarter, a rogue squirrel made its way out onto the field.
He's at the 45. He's
Let
at
the
the
guy-
30.
No, that's what the guy does. Listen.
Touchdown.
Crowd goes wild.
Who's pointing to the squirrel as if the squirrel then knows the directions. Oh, this is where I go.
Oh, yeah. Touchdown, squirrel.
He didn't have the ball.
Ole Miss and a winning a game, too.
Yeah,
against
baby.
Oklahoma.
I just released a song this week. It's called Let Your Nuts Hang. It's on Apple and Spotify. You can go buy that. Check
Go
it out.
get it. Go get it. My
Good.
boy's nice like that, yo.
Let your nuts hang.
Let your nuts hang.
My nuts are going to the Hall of Fame.
My mom is very proud.
Yeah, they going to the Hall of Fame, baby.
Let your fucking nuts hang. Yeah.
So who are you, Tomcat, by the way? I can't tell.
Tom Burgundy.
You're Tom
Fuck
Burgundy?
you. No, I like San Diego.
Nuts. Hey, San Diego's nice.
I
man.
like San Diego.
San Diego's
Scotch,
awesome.
Scotch. You could have did that.
Scooby
Or-
There you
go.
Throw me some weed, man.
Everybody have a safe and happy Halloween. If you say trick or treat, Tomcat, what candy bar do you hope I'm throwing in your sack?
Reese's, baby. Cups. Reese's peanut butter cups.
Peanut butter cups.
Yep.
What about you, Ramo?
Chico stick.
A Chico stick.
What the
Wow,
hell is a
old school.
Chico stick?
Y'all ain't never had a Chico stick?
They don't know. They don't know.
What is a Chico stick?
It's like
It's like
a stick with
it's like a peanut butter, and it has some coconut in it, and it's like I don't know. It's like a
I don't know what the fuck is
They
that.
reference it in that nice smooth song.
Sometimes
Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. I'm smoother and thicker than a Chico stick.
What about you, Memphis?
Yeah.
What kind of trick or treat you like to get? What's your favorite candy bar?
I don't eat candy bars.
Oh,
that's if
fun.
you were want to give me something for Halloween, I would like the IWC AMG Mercedes-Benz watch.
That would be nice. I don't think you're gonna get
Swear.
that.
I'll give you
trick or
some
treat.
candy corn, bro.
Oh, that's it. I knew you didn't like me, but goddamn. Idiot. Well, I'll pay you back with black jelly
You will
beans.
get a candy corn.
I'm
I
gonna give
actually
him
like
some
those.
a bag of black jelly beans.
I like black liquor.
See you
Thank
next
you.
week.
Ew, really?
So long, everybody.
So long.
Yeah.